I have a question. When Sandy happened, we are on the lake, we call it, and the ocean. The ocean didn't come out. This came out.
Where do you live? Yeah, well, people
Couldn't make
who
it
were
to
here,
my house for 3 days.
people who were here,
was working.
yeah, people who were on this side saw this first. People who were on the ocean saw that first. And if you were in between, you saw both. So for everybody I talked to, a lot of it came through Seagate too, but if you were here, that's what you saw. It was coming from here. And also it comes through the storm sewers because there's no back, what do you call it, backflow valve. And that's always happened. I lived here since 1956. In 1960, we had Hurricane Donna. In 1962, we had the March storm. Seen Coney Island underwater 4 times. It happened again in the night. Oh yeah, this isn't a new thing. This was the highest ever. Donna was 11.5 feet. This was what, 13.8. This has happened before. You're living on a barrier island. They're meant to flood. The way they built things here, they leveled the dunes. They put everything below grade. You know, you can survive these floods. There's a way to do it. You can't have the boilers and all the electrical equipment below grade. You have to move it up. So that's something that's being learned now. But
exactly.
Barrier Island is going to be like a bathtub. You could surround it, but eventually it's going to flood. So you have to accept that you're on a barrier island. You do what you can to prepare. You make sure you evacuate. You try to prevent catastrophic flooding, because I was at Seagate, 37th Street during the storm, and the waves were 20 feet high. They went through houses. There were over 20 houses just completely destroyed. So this kind of flooding has happened before. It's terrible, but you don't get the big waves here. That morning, I remember over here, because the wind was blowing from the north, a lot of stuff was coming up, but you didn't get the big waves. So if you lived over on 25th Street, where the Parks Department has the entrance where the waves came through there, Ocean Parkway, cars were flowing down Ocean Parkway. When you saw all those cars turned over on Surf Avenue and 6 feet of sand, that wasn't from the creek.
But yeah, with storms like that, there are different kinds of storm impacts, and so you'll have on the beach side wave run up and waves hitting things with a lot of force. Yet also on the creek side, you'll have water rising. But you know, if there's a big rain event, it's a whole different kind of event. With Sandy, not a lot of rain fell. So if you had a hurricane with a big downpour and a drainage problem, this can be really catastrophic. That's what we've seen. So you know, the city's trying to find ways to prevent that. What was special about Sandy too is the timing that it came on land with the tidal cycles.
High tide.
And so it came in right at high tide. So you saw flooding from the creek, and you also saw from the ocean side as well. The kind of the ocean and the creek just touch each other on that second tidal cycle when that water is really high.
I never saw this coming out with that.
Oh yeah. Every 20 years or so.
Really?
Yeah. It's
And
happened before.
1992.